The 10 most badass female anime characters. Hello, and welcome back to another one of our videos. While anime is knee-deep in amazingly powerful and badass characters, the percentage is heavily leaning towards them being male. Fortunately, kick-ass female characters shine as bright as ever. We've taken a look at dozens of dazzling animes like Attack on Titan and Naruto to give you the creme de la creme of female badassery. We'll be presenting you with the strongest, coolest, and simply the badassest female characters that have been written and drawn in a manga. Prepare yourself, cosplayers. Anime and manga give off quite an inviting aura, since they are among the most direct cultural faces Japan has to offer to the outside world. An in-depth look can show rather unpleasant historical links related to Japan's gender-imbalanced roles, which were not that different from most cultures back then. After the Second World War, manga was supposed to be a little fantastical window out of the harsh realities of post-war Japan. The postmodern nature of globalized art and the cultural roots of manga were indeed a great influence in shaping the children and youth of Japan. The influences of the West still left a strong imprint on manga, and it can be seen with the drastic changes this medium has witnessed over the last few decades. The good news is that stereotypical gender roles in anime took a serious dip in popularity. The archetype of the damsel in distress that wrapped many female characters in anime and manga is finally submerging. We are finally seeing female characters and heroines that can steal the thunder from their male counterparts, whether it's through sheer strength or intelligence. Enough history, and let's get to the exciting part. In today's video, we've sifted through our anime collection to pick the top 10 strongest female characters. Stay tuned by subscribing and pressing the bell button to receive future anime videos like this in your feed. Number 10. Mikasa Ackerman, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan has garnered enough attention to be one of the most popular anime shows airing in the world. While Eren Yeager's ability to transform into a giant and destructive titan is quite impressive, a few side characters may beg to differ. His adopted sister doesn't have a lucky cushion that she can fall on when things become messy. So, taking things into her own hands, she focused on her combat abilities, agility, and individual strength. She easily ranked as top soldier amongst the 104th Training Corps, praised by her seniors. Alone, Mikasa killed 10 titans single-handedly, not to mention that she faced Annie, one of the most troublesome titans who was shown to eliminate soldiers with ease and managed to get out of the fight almost unscathed. According to high-ranking military officers, her strength is equal to a 100-soldier fleet. Her amazing endurance, stamina, and reflexes make her one of the strongest non-Titan characters on the show. Her strength is believed to almost match that of Levi Ackerman, the fan favorite known to be the strongest non-Titan human in the series. Number 9. Ryuko Matoy. Studio Trigger is known for its aggressive hyper-paced style and explosive action. And who is better than Ryuko Matoy to display all that goodness? The show's tendency to be direct and straightforward leaves little room to stop and coddle fans, giving you a pure, unfiltered action from one episode to another. Ryuko Matoy takes every female stereotype that shonen anime throws at her and unapologetically throws it in the trash. She is one of the roughest and toughest characters you can see in an anime, and she seasons it up with an exceedingly unnecessary gleeful violence. Even though Ryuko starts out as an already powerful character, her development takes her on a fast track of absolute destructive power. And guess what? The more powerful she is, the more she strays away from the emotional female anime trope. You'll get to see her powerful scissor blades in action, tearing apart whole cities. Number 8. Shiro, Dead Man Wonderland. A failed attempt at suicide resulted in an 11.3 magnitude earthquake, which should hint at the destructive powers of our character. Shiro, also known as Wretched Egg, was the first dead man. Her physical strength trumps any male strength on the show. Her weakness? Only herself. Her dual personalities make it difficult to maintain an unrestrained flow of power. Considered as a dragon-level threat, she has the ability to manipulate blood, fly, convert others to dead men, not to mention her superhuman physical strength. Nothing less is expected from the origin of all branches of sin. Being an almost all-powerful being, her anger bouts, induced from her second persona, transform her into a killing machine. Once she starts, no one is left standing. Her sadistic and dark nature makes her a very intimidating character on the show. Number 7. Momoyo Kawakami, Magikui. Being the most attractive girl in the city and academy, no one wants to miss a chance to talk to her. But this is where it gets interesting. Her beauty is only matched by her strength as a fighter, intimidating every man she comes across. Breaking a seemingly common taboo, Momoya is flirtatious with both men and women, but has such high standards that she believes that all males are weaklings. Kawakami is an extremely skilled martial arts practitioner, and she enjoys fighting just for the fun of it. Her major problem is she can't fight a match, so every fight ends with her winning quickly and barely any effort. She represents honesty, which is one of the virtues of martial arts. Armed with godlike speed, superhuman strength, endless stamina, and key perception, only a few people can wish to beat her, and those few people are also equally inhuman. Number 6. Rias Gremory, High School DD. Rias is the main female protagonist of High School DD. She's quite beautiful with long crimson hair that runs in the genetic pool of the family. Rias has an ability referred to as the Power of Destruction, which is a unique release of demonic powers that has the potential to easily disintegrate matter. Rias has god-level endurance and will endure great damage and pain without compromising her strength. Even Rias's breasts are powerful enough to project regenerative beams that recharge Isi's powers. Pure destructive power isn't Rias's only specialty. She proved herself to be quite the tactician throughout the series. She has outsmarted many foes and saved her friend's life. She can be seen calm and level-headed during any crisis. Number 5. Altair, Recreators. The military uniform princess is a fitting name for the powerful primary antagonist of the Recreators series. Her real name was revealed to be Altair, and her plan is one that encompasses the destruction of the entire real world. Her origins might seem quirky, as she came into existence through a music video named Altair, Worlditude. But don't let that fool you. Altair has superhuman strength that's powerful enough to throw around giant mechs like they're teddy bears. Telekinesis and sword manipulation help her maintain a very formidable range in battle. She has several abilities that can be used strategically, such as manipulating the cause and effect of damage inflicted on her. Number 4. Captain Mariolona, Black Cover. In a world dominated by magic and spells, Captain Mariolona is all about brute force and overwhelming opponents with sheer power. Even though Mariolona is one of the strongest fire magic wielders, she is a talented and masterful hand-to-hand fighter. She lives a fairly carefree life without giving too much thought to politics, hunting animals in the woods for food. She likes to meditate in natural mana, which might seem odd for a fiery character that's ready to explode at any given moment. Mariolona uses mana zone techniques to anticipate the movement of her opponents, in addition to controlling the mana in close proximity to her, unleashing extremely destructive fire blasts. She doesn't hesitate to take on any enemy, no matter how powerful they are. Number 3. Akame, Akame ga Kill. Akame is the main protagonist of Akame ga Kill, and she is also the strongest character on the show. Akame's ranking is 3 on our top 10 strongest anime female characters list, which we'll explain why in a bit. Akame went through hell before she became a mighty powerful swordswoman. She and her sister were both sold by her parents at a young age to the Empire, which forced them through nightmarish exams and training. Out of 100 participants in the Empire's exam, Akame, her sister, and a few others only survived. Akame spent years training in the ranks of an assassination squad, practically becoming a powerful ninja. She is the Night Raid's strongest member, thanks to an arsenal of deadly talent and skill. Akame is capable of assassinating very powerful characters with almost no effort. Akame's fiercest enemy was Esdeath, who is considered one of the strongest characters on the show and its main antagonist. We get to witness Akame's peak performance and struggle in this battle, which she triumphs beautifully. Akame is not your simple happy-go-lucky girl. She is very calculative and meticulous. A single sword slash, no matter how mild, is enough to kill, thanks to the extremely powerful poison imbued on the sword. She has a drug problem as she tends to overuse drugs to enhance her already fast reflexes, which is a rare and unique occurrence to see in an anime. Number 2, Kaguya Atsutsuki, Naruto. If you've been following Naruto for a while, you'll find that there's no shortage of powerful characters that can wreak havoc everywhere. One character stands out though, and a very powerful one. Kaguya Atsutsuki is basically a deity, or a celestial being that's been around for more than 1,000 years. Obviously, she is immortal, but that's not the catch. Kaguya has the ability to regenerate every cell in her body. Her destructive prowess is downright monstrous. Being the first to use chakra, she has the ability to absorb any amount of chakra from her opponents. There are no restrictions on the capacity of chakra she has, basically infinite chakra. If you think she is powerful now, wait till you hear this. Kaguya has godlike abilities that allow her to travel through multiple dimensions, hypnotize people, and use her eyes to obliterate poor victims. There is no endgame scenario where Kaguya can be killed. It took almost the whole cast of Naruto just to seal her after a very long and grueling fight. And our number 1 baddest badass female anime character is Urza Scarlet, Fairy Tail. Urza is arguably one of the strongest characters in Fairy Tail, and she is a fan favorite thanks to her magnetic personality. Urza's strongest magic is referred to as spatial magic, more specifically Requip, the Knight. She has the ability to swap weapons, armor, and even normal clothes at a very rapid rate. Urza's collection contains more than 200 swords, axes, and 100 armor sets. Aside from powerful magic, she is also extremely intelligent and find a way out of almost any situation without losing her edge. As we come to the end of our top 10 list, we're certainly interested in hearing your opinion about the mentioned characters. Which character is your favorite? And who would you add to the list? Feel free to drop a comment and tell us what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you liked where this came from, because there's always more. We'll be checking the comments section for other anime-related suggestions that we can use in our next videos. Thanks for watching Info Junkie TV, and we'll see you real soon.